I wasted money setting up my YouTube studio, so you don't have to. Let me show you how to get pro-level lighting for under $300. Most homes and apartments aren't built with filming in mind. In my office, I only had a single overhead light, which was just awful. It casts harsh shadows under my eyes, it gives an uneven exposure, and it just looks really bad. I wanted to go from this to this, but I didn't want to spend thousands of dollars on lights. So I bought a cheap 3-light studio kit on Amazon thinking it would do the job. Well, it kind of worked, but there were some serious limitations. I ended up scavenging a few parts, but overall, I could have done better. So let's talk about how you can do better and avoid wasting money like I did. There are countless studio lighting options out there. While you could spend thousands on high-end professional-grade lights, for the small YouTube studio and new YouTubers, I think that level of upfront investment isn't necessary. A more budget-friendly yet effective solution is using an LED bulb inside a simple diffuser. But here's why cheap LED bulbs can be a problem. Bad color accuracy. Cheap bulbs can give off a weird color tint, making your skin look terrible. Flickering issues. Our eyes can't see it, but cameras can pick up flickering or strange color banding problems from cheap LEDs. Noise problems. Some bulbs actually make a high-pitched whining sound that the microphone can hear even if you can't. After trying to use the cheap LED bulbs, I ran into all three problems: bad colors, flickering, and noise. So I upgraded to the Aputure Accent B7C RGB bulb. At $70, it fixes all those problems. But if you just shine this bulb straight at your face, the results aren't great. You'll get harsh shadows under your nose and eyebrows, definitely not the look you want for a professional video. A simple $30 softbox can work wonders in softening that light. The Accent B7C is actually designed to be used as what we call a practical light, meaning that it's meant to be used in, say, a lamp or a light fixture that is placed inside of the frame as part of the scene, not necessarily used as your main light source to light your face. But in a small studio setup like this, I find that it works surprisingly well as my key light. A consideration is that it's not the brightest light, so you'll need to keep it close to your face, and you'll probably need to boost the camera's ISO to get a bright enough image. If your camera struggles in low light, you might want to go with a more powerful solution. Now let's look at how we can add 2 more lights within our $300 budget for a pro look. I picked up a second Accent B7C, so that's another $70 from the budget, and I placed it in the background. Because it's an RGB light, you can change the color to anything you like to match your brand or mood. I put it in another softbox and positioned it so that it casts a light across the background, as well as provides a bit of a fringe light on the shadow side of my face to help separate me from the background. And for my third light, I have a little $20 Ulanzi RGB light behind the monitor here, just to give a little bit of contrasting color on this side of the frame. Now here's a useful hack for small studios. Instead of using bulky light stands with spreading legs that I'm always bumping into, I use floor-to-ceiling poles like the ones from room divider curtains and clamp my lights onto them. This keeps my floor clear while the lights stay positioned, so they're always ready. I can just hit record and start filming whenever I have an idea that I want to capture. But lighting is only half the equation. If you don't set your white balance correctly, even the best lighting can look terrible. Setting a Kelvin value on your white balance is not always the best approach. In this next video, I'll show you a better way to make sure you get the best results from your lighting setup.